Okay, we're live here Monday, the first of the month, May the 1st. Actually, the first month after the first quarter. You know what I'm saying? We going into the second quarter of the fiscal year. I would like to thank everybody for tuning in. I got two spectacular professional guests, authors, entrepreneurs, explorers. These guys' journey have it will blow you the roof right off the top because these guys are very well experienced in everything in all areas that we talk about. And man, I'm just happy to have him here. Just want to say I want to say thank both of them because I put the call out, man. It was so professional, man. I don't know where we done gone in the city where everybody act like they so busy. Right. You know what I'm saying? You know, when I first touched down, my man gave me a jewel years ago. He said, one thing our people like to do now more than anything, we like to make everybody think we're doing more than we're doing. You know what I'm saying? So if you keep it simple, man, and you know, work together like other ethnic groups do. That's why we at the bottom of the totem pole because of the lack of unified and the dollar leaving our community faster than any other dollar, any other ethnic group. But you two guys have defied all those odds, and you've also started your own book writing journey. I'd like to take my first guest to my left. I've known him a long time. I met him when he was young. Just a little bit to know he defied a lot of odds. When I seen him and I knew how young he was and what his opposition was, I really didn't think he would win. And just for him being here right now to be conscious and have a productive life and stuff going on, man, and to turn into an author and turn his life and journey and compile it in a book, or, you know, to help others. Also, he's a master barber. So a barber is, in case you don't know, a doctor in the community. And it is one of the last
therapist.
Yeah, we everything. Yeah, a massagist, a side piece. We didn't mean to put all that, but we everything. You know what I'm saying? So it's to the point now where I'm just gonna say, man, I'm proud of you, Slim. You know, sometimes we gotta start extending our hand and let dudes know, man, that we really are proud of them, man. And because this, you know, being a black man, it ain't easy. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? If people take it lightly, you know, we all know that the salt is on the man of the house, right? That's where it all started. If you take the man out, there ain't nobody to protect the woman start making all the decisions, and you know, some do good, some don't. Right. But I want to thank my first guest for showing up, Mr. Duck Lassiter. Sound effect, but the most of sound effect is appreciation, man. I like to give you, yeah, man. Like to give you your flowers while you're here. And my second guest is none other than Taco Montana.
One love.
All right. And man, he was also very professional. A guy would have made a call, went through a go-between, stamped it, boom, we in. You know, he got a lot to give. He's also an author, entrepreneur. Taco has been around, survived mass incarceration. He also survived the war on drugs, also survived the war in the streets with the drugs. So it's a lot to talk about. All of us are here. We like disciples of the city. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? A lot of guys don't understand, you know, that we was the forerunners, you know, now they got, I talk about this all the time, they got the young hating the old hating the young. It's still division amongst us all, right? Which we need to close the gap and you know, start like we did when we grew up. Big Mama was Big Mama, you know what I'm saying? Yep. Nobody wouldn't take Big Mama's pocketbook. But Big Mama was feeding 20, 30 dudes. You know what I'm saying?
You had a whole lot of Big Mamas.
Right, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? So now it ain't the same because you know how we came up, it took a village. Yeah. Right. So now somewhere along the line, the fame and the glory done been misplaced. And the village ain't raising the kids no more because what? You know, you could go do wrong in your in the neighborhood. My mother see you down there, she gonna beat your ass. Right. And then she gonna call your mother, hey, Miss Murray, I just caught Skinny down here. Right. Wop, or whatever. And like, all right, thank you, big, whatever. And when you get home, then your mother gonna beat your ass again. Right. And then you know, when your father come, because your father drove trucks and shit. It's like,
My father did drive trucks. No, my father was a waiter though. That's probably why I got my house. He lived over there by the jail. But go ahead.
so, you know, so even in the school, right? Remember when we was in school, like your teacher had permission from
to discipline you.
Exactly.
Right.
And then when they discipline you, they're gonna call your parent, your mother, and you know, your mother gonna come to the school. Like I got beat in front of my class.
Right. I think we all did.
You know,
in our time.
And so, you know, me and my cousin, my mother and my aunt came down there, and you know what I'm saying, they beat us in front of the class. The teacher beat us first, then our parents came, and you know, like that. So now it's not that no more. Right. So, you know, we know what the problem is within the communities, right? We know what the problems are, a lot of them, but and everybody is talking about the problem. How do you fix it? Something. So,
let me ask you this from a perspective.
Right.
I'm gonna get this to you too, Top.
Okay.
Because you know, when you start really weighing it out, which all of us are faithful, but if somebody's not faithful, they would see us as doomed people.
Right.
See, because we operating on faith now, because what we see is reality. Right. So we seeing babies getting killed, you know, the disrespect and all that. But what keeps us going, the same thing kept our parents going, faith. Yeah. Because we know it got to get better, or that's what we're going on, right?
Straight on faith.
We straight on faith, because the evidence that they're giving us is like we doomed. I mean, if you look at the news, you see you to make up the average person with no faith, they'll give up or succumb to the same type of shit. So sometimes people can do so bad that you're like, man, fuck, I ain't letting nobody do that to me. But they end up making you like them.
Right.
Right? Where your only way you can really, we know eye for eye, we ain't gonna let nobody smack you around and all that. But some things you got to be the bigger person to step off for the long haul, because if you look around, ain't no good people gonna be left to lead.
Right.
What when you first wrote your first book, how long did it take you?
You talking to me or Taco?
No, I'm talking to you. And then I'm coming to Taco next, because you got 2 books. You got 3 books.
Yeah.
You got 3. Yeah, you got a trilogy. You got first one is what?
Cruddy Buddy to Come Up.
Cruddy Buddy to Come Up.
And then the second one is Cruddy Buddy Against the Grain.
Cruddy Buddy Against the Grain.
That's the second one that you see right here behind me.
Right. It's on sale. Where's it on?
It's on sale on Amazon. Or you could, you know, if you want to purchase the book, you could get to me directly, you know, through Facebook.
Instagram.
DUCKSAUCE on Facebook. Instagram, Salsa Virgo. You know, I'm a Virgo, so Salsa Virgo. But to answer your question, how long it took me. So I wrote my first book probably about 4 or 5 times.
Okay.
Right. So, because I was locked in, so I was right there mentally. So it probably took me like a month.
Wow. You wrote in 1 month?
Yeah, I was writing in the dark, and you know what I'm saying?
You was focused.
Yeah, that's how I started having to wear glasses. Remember, I ain't used to wear glasses.
Yeah. But see,
I'm writing in the dark. You know what I'm saying? Every time I might be in my cell, you know what I'm saying, I think of something. I had a little writing tablet underneath my mattress. So I roll over and use the little light from the outside, come through the little cell window. You know what I'm saying? And I write something down, then I get up, put it together. So probably like a month and a half. That's just getting it out of my head.
Right. So you got to move your thoughts. So you saying, you advise if a young person is how they start, because you know a lot of times people listen, you know, they got books, but they don't know how to put the material together, and then boom, get it out there. Right. So you saying first thing you had to do was get the thoughts out your head and on paper.
That's the first thing.
Okay. Yeah, or you lose them.
Yeah, you know, because the thought is the cause of it all.
Right. I'm with you.
Right. So I had the thoughts because I read so many other books, of all kinds, but more importantly, mainly urban books. Right. From different parts of, you know what I'm saying, and different parts of the world and shit like that. Right. So I'm like, man, I could do that. Right. Because that's always been my strong suit. In school.
It's writing.
English, literature and arts, writing, you know, shit like that. So, and then I had a couple of other like mentors, good guys that were great authors. You know what I'm saying? The Bucky Fields, the Eon Williams, you know what I'm saying? Jason Pools, you know, those guys like that.
Yeah,
right?
Buck and them got books too.
Yeah, yeah. So you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I used to get knowledge from them, how to create a scene, right? Because as an author, you're an artist, right? So Michelangelo painted Picasso, he had a canvas, right? So you got to be able to paint the scene and bring your story, you know what I'm saying, make it visible to the people. So to answer your question, it took me like about a month and a half, right? To tweak it, you know, get it out my head.
Edit it and all that.
Well, nah, editing and
that's a whole nother story.
Yeah, that's a whole different ball game right there. The main part was getting it out of your head so you could structure it, right? And so the beauty of the pen is you can move stuff around.
Right.
You can move it around and put it, you know what I'm saying, how you want to put it in places that you want to put it in. So
that was one of the good things that they taught us basically in elementary about scratch paper. That's what scratch paper really, because you can revise stuff.
Scratch paper.
So scratch paper really was basically with arithmetic.
Yeah.
But really they saying that if you're a mathematician, you can figure out anything in the world. Right. So now everything now is based on numbers. But we're gonna move on to Taco, Montana, man, with a glorious story, man. Dude been around. His name of his book, I got it. Once met him. We met at Yogi's. I think we was up in
Baltimore.
Yeah, it was in Baltimore. Went to a cookout in Baltimore, but I already knew who you was. Never met you personally. Knew who you was because, you know, like in the ethers or when you're on the same wave or same vibe,
right?
A lot of times you hear stuff, but you keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? So I knew who you was, but we never had no type of run-ins, never had no type of problems. And a lot of times that's why your characters which is always so important, because even if you don't have any type of dealings with somebody, your character is like a reference card.
True.
So somebody might ask, man, that's good dude. You know what I mean? It might be all the way, you might not even dude might be backdooring you trying to find out something that he's looking for that ain't there. You know what I'm saying? But the dude kill it right there because, nah, man, he's a good dude. So, you know, that's what's been said. I knew who you was through references, right? Understood the empire you built, right? Could let you tell your own story. What do you think?
I appreciate that love, Slink, and to all of the Slink TV subscribers, love. Well, it only took me roughly like almost 2 months. You know, I didn't personally write it. My manager, Ricky Jarvis, the Pinnacle, he wrote the book. So I think it took him about 60 days because we had somebody else working on it, and she didn't come through in the time. But when he got it, like 60 days, and man, he put that thing together. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate, you know, what he did for me.
Right. So your book is an urban novel. Is it based on your own experiences or your creativity of just experiences out there?
Yeah, my book is based on a story about me, you know, when I was growing up. And I always wanted to write a book because one of my favorite novels was Donald Goins, you know what I'm saying, from The Pimp, The Hustler. I always wanted to, and I got a couple more books that I'm eventually going to put out. But, you know, at the time, this book is purely about me, you know, my travel within the streets of, you know, what I did, the people I encountered, and the road I took, and then I retired, you know what I'm saying, from the streets, you know what I'm saying, to be a father to my children. You know, that was most important to me, you know what I'm saying. So I dumped the streets 1992.
So you've been actually retired for
I retired from it.
But man, if you 90, man, you retired in 92.
Yeah, and I've been out here ever since.
31 years.
Yeah, but I distinctly thought I'd seen you slide through my hood one time, and you know what I mean. I distinctly thought, you know, right, because I got up 96 and 97.
I might have picked up a chicken wing.
I think you might have slid through and grabbed a branch off the tree or something, right? Because you know, it was still some crumbs. I tell people all the time, you know, you take the crumbs, make a loaf. Everybody want the loaves, they want slices. But you know, that's why another reason, just my personal belief, that I believe one of the reasons why the streets are so damaged is because everybody wants to be in charge. Right. So it has to be structured, right? It has to be a guy that's good for everybody, right? That's going to make sure everybody that it comes in. It's coming in, and my people are going to eat good, right? But now it's not like that. Everybody get what they can get, and and see a gun makes you you get more strikes based on
that guy right there that you just mentioned. That guy right there, he gonna get backdoor.
Oh yeah, we know that now.
He gonna get backdoor.
Yeah, he definitely
and he gonna get backdoor. A lot of time, I'm gonna say like he gonna get backdoor by his right hand man, right? And he gonna get backdoor by his right hand man because his right hand man gonna feel like he ain't eating what he eating.
Yeah.
So I'm saying, so he gonna put a bug in the other dudes over there ear, like, look, man, that nigga feeding y'all. You know what I'm saying? Wop. Man, look, man, the nigga got XYZ about to come in. You know what I'm saying? Boom, 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 and gonna bust a move like that, right? And so, and it's just gonna be a repeated cycle.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's definitely a repeated cycle.
The credit buddy.
The same. You know what
the credit buddy.
What's the name of your book, Taco?
Clandestine Hustler.
Clandestine.
Yes.
Hustler. What does clandestine mean?
It's like another word for ghost, for illicit illicit drug operation, that is hidden from everybody. Because, when I was out there, although my name was somewhat ringing, I still was trying to keep it on the down low.
You was ghosts. You was ghosts. You basically as you through the grapevine as you were very conservative, plain Jane, wasn't into the flash, none underneath the radar. You wanted to be a cloud.
Yes, I ain't want to be the leader of the city. That was never my goal to try to take over DC, because I needed to be padded by those, or all the ones who wanted to be in control. I needed to be padded from them, because I know they will be pulled into jail first. So as I saw them fall, and it made me fall back. Right.
You sound like a buddy of mine that was jamming at the same time. Your story sounds just like his. Great guy, man, was jamming. And what he did is he seen the dominoes fall around him, and the strength and discipline he had to say, that's it.
That's it.
If they're getting too close to me, I quit. He got several businesses now. He liquidated, washed it, turned it into whatever he wanted to turn it into. But all of us ain't that. We could see somebody go there and we think, they ain't on my line. He did that. He fumbled it. We come up with a lot of stuff to keep us padded. Like you say, keep going. Oh man, he fumbled. I told him don't go up there. He tripping. You know what I'm saying? He ain't no that. And then 2 years you behind him. Yep. You know what I'm saying? So it's y'all sell it. Right. It's a domino effect. What would you say, Taco? Who has been one of the most influential people or persons that you ever met in your life?
Marion Barry.
Okay.
I'm living in the lane of Marion Barry. You're giving back that love to the city without the crack. With anything else, you know what I'm saying? I done sat around them. I done ate at the table with them. I was one of the first to have the summer jobs, because it was courtesy patrol before it was summer youth program.
Right.
So
what year was that, courtesy patrol?
Let's say like in
79.
79,
yeah,
something like that.
I call them out now. I got them
like that, because I did the TV.
I'm with you. There you right up my
TV thing with Marion Barry down Langdon Park, where they did a little TV commercial about the courtesy patrol. So to me, he was one of the most influential people that, that I met, that I appreciate in my time.
All right, Marion Barry is definitely an icon, one of the city's greatest.
Man, I love him.
Best mayor ever out of the city. He knew about the bridge, the young and the old. He kept both of them all right, because the middle people gonna kind of like think they got it.
Right.
That's why you go, and it's faster now, because this generation is receiving information 100 times faster than we is, because you got the phones, you got the internet. We didn't come up off the internet. So if you get whooped, 100 people used to know about it all over the city. Now if you get whooped now, 10,000 people know about it all over the world. So everything has what they call inflated.
Inflated or what?
That's what make a person there. Well, you will go home with a black eye, because it's gonna get better. Yeah. Now, if 2 million people see you, they showing it over. You got to redeem it. You can't lay down. Man, it used to be 3 dudes. Man, you see it? No, I ain't see it. So somebody had to explain the fight.
Right.
Now I can go look at the fight 3,000 times. Man, look, and then I can show 2 other dudes. You know what I'm saying? Look what he did. So now everything is so blown up. It forces you to retaliate. Peer pressure is back.
Right.
Peer pressure is at an all-time high now. That's why we got people using drugs and fake drugs, and we got other countries implementing fentanyl and stuff. It's all going on because, see, they know we're so lost now. slide it in. You know what I'm saying? So we got a lot of good brothers we lost to fentanyl, mass incarceration, right? Drug use, right? Homosexuality, right?
Yeah.
AIDS, cancer. We got what's the sugar joint? COVID. We lost a lot. Diabetes. So we got attack.
Blood pressure.
We got attack on us from all areas.
Stress.
You know, stress is another one. The baby mama and the kids and the woman. The woman, you come home with your woman thinking you're gonna get a back rub and you get back slapped. You know what I mean? So you come home thinking you're gonna get somebody get you a back rub, man. Your woman smack you upside the head and say, man, where you been? You know what I mean? But on the most part, Slim, I really appreciate both of y'all for just being real, man. You know what I mean? And sharing your experiences. The people gotta know where you can get both of y'all books off Amazon. Duck, you got a lot to talk about. You was incarcerated for how long?
20 years.
20 years old. Let me tell you something. When I first met him, right, I was a little bit older than Duck. How old you, Duck?
I'm 50 now.
He's 50. So I was a little bit older than him, but by us being so small back then, we all look alike, right? So I'm great to be 60. I'm great to be 60. So when I met him, he was a young guy, right? He was basically, I'm looking at him like a baby, but I ain't no son to me because he there where we at, right? So I got to view him as a man, even though he's a young man. But he just looks so innocent and young, and I'm like, man, these guys, man, they ain't never going home. And I was sitting there, sometimes you complain about your situation till somebody else's situation come, and you realize you just complaining, right? I'm complaining about my 10 to 30 years, right? And I'm thinking like how I got a bad rap, and these guys are coming up talking about they got 50 years, right? 50 years. And I'm looking at him like, man, that nigga ain't never going home. You know, that's what I'm saying. He ain't but I'm trying to not look like,
right.
Because he all of a sudden made me feel bad about just having 10.
Right.
Right. And 10 years is a long time.
That's a long time.
It's a long time. Any time away from your family
is a long
time, especially for the head of the household. You can't get this thing, 5 years. Man, look, if you're on your A game and you are the man of the house and they snatch you, you hurt your family. It really hurts.
That's
them,
what people don't know. It hurt their family.
It hurt their family. It's the selfishness. We all were selfish at one time. Thank God that you was able enough, disciplined enough to pull back. Me and Duck in 92, we was doing another kind of way. You know what I mean? That's about the year I met him. Man, Duck, 91 and 92, yeah. And he had a blue polo shirt. I said, what the hell these little young boys getting polo? They think it's a joke. They got polo on. Because, they came out with the RL, PL, 92 joint. They were slick. They had all the flops. Yeah. Where's the... Man, these dudes think this is but you know what? As time goes, you realize I ain't dead. I mean, every morning I get up, I got another shot.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And if I put myself around some guys that really could, put something in me besides the negativity I already have, I'm gonna be pretty cool.
Don't let them put nothing in.
Yeah. Oh no, yeah. See, see, you good, man. You good, Slim.
That's how I used to be.
Listen.
Oh, it used to be old joke time.
Listen,
too.
all
of a sudden you got
no.
You ain't hold on. Nah, look, that's one of the Rick Sandy jokes.
That's it. Yeah, that's. But see, that's one thing I was always afraid to do. This is no bullshit. My duration of my whole time, I never sex played.
Yeah.
I never did that because see, where we was at, we seen guys that was. These were really dangerous guys.
Yeah.
I'm talking about, we knew what we would do out of fear to try to save your own, but you got some guys, if you're 19, you got some guys 38 that have been with twice what you done been through. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They got twice as many issues as you. They got twice as much anger as you. See, that's what people don't understand. If you're 38 and he 18, not all, but some of these youngers, they angry too because the way they've been left.
Right.
Dead. You know what I'm saying? Even Tank, the boxer, the guy turned this like Ray. Said how his mom got up and left him, just left him.
Yeah, see, I was and that's a lot of people's story, right? Yeah. But I was always fortunate and blessed, right? Because I always had my mother and my father.
You was blessed.
You did what I meant? Yeah. I come from a 2-parent household.
Yeah,
and that's wonderful.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so, that is one. That's a great thing.
You just asked
and rare.
Taco, the most influential person that he ever
had next
encounter, whatever, right? And he said Murray Bird.
Right.
Right. To me, the most influential person or whatever that I've ever met, his name was Daniel Wimbley, right? Daniel Wimbley and Elaine Wimbley. That's my father and my mother.
Right.
That's beautiful.
Right?
That's
So,
beautiful. That's beautiful.
outside of that, you know, there's some other people,
Right.
but it
Right.
started with me at home,
Right.
right? And so,
So you was a damn fool. Yeah. Both
yeah, I was
parents.
a damn
Yeah.
fool.
Yeah. So they get
I
to the
joined
core
them
of the
too.
story.
Yeah,
I
I
shouldn't
was-
have been doing that shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was a damn fool.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? I'd be the first one.
But
to
when
tell
you're
you.
young, you can.
Yeah,
you know, you
I
go,
mean, you
yeah.
know, it was the whole waiting thing.
Fun turning into felonies.
Exactly.
That's
into
what happened.
felonies.
Fun turning into felony. That's
know,
what happened. You know, it'd be good. It'd be good.
And a lot of times, the shit that we be doing as youth, we didn't have to do.
No,
like
at
I didn't,
all.
I didn't have to be in the streets.
Nah.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying?
I
didn't-
agree with you, dog.
But I don't regret
No,
being
no,
in the
no,
streets, or I don't regret none of those things because you know, the person that I am today.
Right.
Right. So
Right.
you got to go through something to get something.
Oh man,
You
John.
did, and you can't talk about it if you ain't lived it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I
Right.
get that. My homie Ross, she always say that you can't talk about it if you ain't lived it.
Yeah, that's why I tell
Right.
you. That's
so,
good.
you know what I'm saying? That's why I'm here right now on Slink TV,
Right.
being able to talk about, you know,
Right.
be well versed in a variety of different conversations. You know what I mean? So, you know, I was a damn fool.
It was but listen, you got to be something till you get to something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It depends
You
on
know,
what your something gonna be.
A fool
Yeah.
knows all things except his own ignorance.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
But
Yeah.
in the teachings, they say what? Out of the worst, the wise
Wise
will
find
find the
means of good. Yeah, you got that. It's a blessing and a curse. Yeah, you just got it's just how much research you're gonna do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You could take it how it's dealt to you, or you could try to throw something out and pluck something else. Change your hand a little bit. If you got just like Tom, if you get a raw hand, you got to pluck till you get something good, Slim.
Yeah.
Get rid of the bad, plucking something good.
Yep.
And then guess what? When you get a good hand, you Tom.
Yeah.
Right? When the odds are with you, then you lay it down.
Yep.
But other than that, if you get dealt a bad hand, Slim, you can't talk about 54. No, you got to pluck till you get
Right.
you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
Tom? You got to
Right.
pluck him
You
down
gotta-
till
you
you get
gotta
something
get there.
reasonable.
Yeah.
You're
Or they
right.
do something, man, retarded.
Yeah.
But a lot of us try to tunk with 54. 54. You don't know
Right.
anybody. You know what I'm saying?
And get
No,
caught.
you just don't care.
Yeah.
You don't care what he got
Right.
or the consequences. You
Yeah.
don't care about the consequences. That's back to what you said earlier, how kids do something now based on no consonants behind it. Consequences.
Right.
Right? If you do something and there's no consequences for what you do, what's the hell stop you from keep doing it?
Nothing.
Nothing.
I mean, if nobody don't reprimand you for if you go steal and you come home and say, Mom, I stole, and your mom said, that's nice, baby.
What you get me?
Yeah. Oh, I'm good.
What
I'm
you-
going back.
What you get
I'm
me?
going back to get some more stuff.
know?
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That's where it is. You know.
In our days, you come in the house with that shit. Your mother tell you take that shit out of here.
Yeah.
Put it in the
Don't,
trash.
Yeah.
don't bring that shit. in
Don't
my
bring
house.
it in here,
Yeah,
man.
you
They
know,
can
yeah.
smell it.
Yeah.
They can smell it. They say, well, "Come here, boy. You smell like outside." First of all, you know we smell like outside
Yeah.
because they can smell gas from on the second floor.
Yeah.
You know the pilot go
Yeah.
out. All that. See, they
Yeah.
train for all that. The pilot go out. The fuse go out. Going down the basement, change that fuse board. They teach you how to be not
Right.
scared of the dark and all that because that's what you need early in life. But now kids are being sheltered now because parents are younger. They have a little more financially, but they have a little less with the brain,
Right.
right? Because they still developing. They still learning. Doug, you still
'Cause
20.
a lot of the kids today is being raised by these junks right here,
Yeah,
right?
they the new
Social
pacifier. They the new pacifier.
Social media.
They the new
you know what I'm
pacifier.
saying? TikTok. You know what I mean? TikTok, YouTube,
Yeah, they the new pacifier.
all that. You know, remember at one point it was what? MySpace.
My space.
Do it for the vine. I ain't gonna do it. You know, you had all that little stuff like that. So, but
And we
I mean,
talking about the technology world.
yeah.
But all in all,
technology,
guess
yeah,
what? We got to survive.
Right.
Whatever they deal us, we just got to keep plucking.
you gotta keep
Right? You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And now we're dealing with things on a whole nother level where a lot of us not conscious. But we run into a big banking crisis,
Right.
right?
Mhm.
So a lot of people not paying attention to what's going on. The Cash App guy get killed, all the Bitcoin Jones dudes getting killed and all that. You know what I'm saying? Because they're going to try to convert something over. You understand
Right.
where the government is going to try to take control of all that. That way, see, when all them apps and all that they created, they start eliminating the banks. Because see, they don't need the banks no more. See, dudes Dude doing everything on Cash App and Zelle and all that shit.
Exactly.
Wait a minute, y'all ain't putting y'all money in the banks no more.
Right.
We ain't getting the cut.
Yeah, and we can't take your money and flip your money. Now we're getting less money to flip.
Yes.
Right. So now we got less money to flip. Hold up, man. We got to start. Hold up. We got to start. What they call it when everybody try to monopolize everything, capitalize it, right?
Yeah.
And so they trying to do some stuff, man. They got a joint. What's that joint called, Jay? Fed Now. Fed Now.
Was that the police? Shit?
No. Fed Now is going to be instituted by the banks, by the banking system, by the government. Where by July, Cash App, Zelle, all that's trash. So everything, or did you go online and pay for? It's going to go through there now.
Yeah, I got Bitcoin and all that.
So
shit.
so when you say you try to order something from Amazon, and Amazon don't get the money. Fed Now gets it. Screen to buy. Say like, you go on Amazon, buy 20 of this, 30 of that, right? Your purchases and sales going to have to go through the bank and Fed Now. They get they the big Cash App now. Give us the money. Go through the bank. They hit it. Send Amazon theirs.
Yeah, I'm gonna get mine off the top.
Huh?
They getting theirs off the top.
Yeah, it's like a reverse form of the IRS. It's taxes, like because the dollar's depreciating now. The only thing saving the dollar is oil. You see what I'm saying? Because the dollar, they're coming up with all this. Listen, all these other countries are trying to get together to smash the dollar.
Yeah, because it ain't it's worthless. It's not based on anything.
It's not backed by anything.
Nothing.
The dollar has always been backed by gold or oil. Now it's just
well,
oil.
let me get a couple of dollars off you then. Shit.
We ain't, listen.
I'm
in here trying to get to. I'm trying to prepare you so we all can be all right. I gotta give you the information I got.
Let me get a few dollars. It ain't
Man,
worth,
listen.
it ain't worth a whole lot. You updated?
No, I'm not saying.
No, I know what you're saying, but I'm saying. I'm saying, let me get a couple of dollars.
Let me take a quick. No, you serious. But let me take a quick break and give some sponsors out. Give a shout out to some of these guys who have paved the way for Slink TV to exist. Hey, take your drink. First and foremost, we want to thank Entitlement Lounge for allowing this platform to exist. 829 Upshur Street, which is operational hours are Sunday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. What you have here is a full menu. You can get lamb chops. You can look at some lamb chops. You know what I'm saying? They got everything. They got fried chicken. They got karaoke on Tuesdays. They got live entertainment on Wednesdays. They got Friday and Saturday. They got open. You can also book the back area for your private parties. Management is approachable, right? They stay up to 1:30, 2:30 in the morning. They got very good bartenders. Everybody's professional. If you want to get a good drink, my favorite bartender is Bree. Have you ever had DC tap water?
Yeah.
You ever had DC tap water?
Not in a long time.
Huh?
That's an old drink.
What it look like?
Like, I don't know what it looked like.
I'm thinking you talking about
I
the
know
real
I had
DC
to
tap
jump.
water.
Nah, he talking about the drink. No, he talking about
Oh, man.
had
You
none
ain't drinking no damn DC tap
Exactly.
water. You
That's why I
funny
said I ain't
joke.
had none of that in a
No.
long
Oh
ass
yeah,
time.
you really gonna be fried drinking that
Right.
shit. DC tap water is an alcoholic beverage
Oh, okay.
that they prepared. It's blue.
Yeah.
It's blue, but it's very few people that know how to make it correctly because it's a very difficult drink. Which it's really a dressed up Long Island.
Okay.
That's all it is.
Yeah, I like Long Island Nights.
Yeah, but this is a little top shelf version. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But you all right? You need some cut?
Yeah.
Okay. You need some
It's
cut?
on- it's on the other side of Taco
Come
though.
on. Well, don't worry about it. We're going to let Taco lay where he at.
Yeah.
Tell my man to come on. What's your manager name?
Pinnacle.
Pinnacle? Come on around, my brother.
Yeah, Pinnacle.
Pinnacle.
The
Come
Pinnacle,
on around,
like
my
the
brother.
Pinnacle.
Slide duck some.
Hey, can you
Yeah,
over
slide
that-
duck some ice.
That joint right there for me.
Yeah, because he tried to, he thought that Don was
See that little white joint right there? Yeah.
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So
good.
talk, how you been, man? How's things been going?
Man, I've
man?
been chilling, man. You know what I'm saying? I was waiting on an opportunity to come on here, man, and show some love to you in the city, man. So, same old thing, man. I ain't never too busy, man, to do something for the city, man. Just like Marion Barry was there, I'm here, man.
Yeah, I appreciate you for coming out, man. You
And
had a
anytime.
lot to offer with the city. We're gonna do a part 1 and part 2, right? Where
definitely.
y'all both was so easy to grab. I said, you know what? We gotta bang them out because both of them they got a lot in common.
And
right?
we easy. You see,
they both
resistance.
professional. Duck is a hard working man. Also, we want to send a shout out to the Broadway, DC Broadway. The other day had a beautiful play over the weekend, sell out 3 days in a row.
Oh yeah,
The Gears. Let's give a round of applause for the Gears. Man, the Gears did good, man. DC Broadway, they had Miles. Dorothy is my homegirl. You know, that's our homegirl, Jay. Prima, yeah. She grew up about 5 doors down from Cotto.
The whole cast, man.
Yeah, man. Beautiful people, man.
From the top to the bottom.
Who? Yeah, man. And it's beautiful, man, that, you know, DC is kind of like getting back to some areas. We got some people in position, right? What we need to do, for real, this is what we need to do. This is where we all could come up. But see, people got trust issues, right? So everybody, you know, keep out like a scorn brawl. But if you really think about the big picture, what we really need to do is everybody need to start kind of meshing.
Yeah,
and they need to start trying to and see, we already doing it. See, we doing it now. See, and it's so easy when you just put forth the effort, right? And drop the bull crap, because ain't nobody got no angle. I ain't trying to beat you. You ain't trying to beat me. We just here to get the people something. We got to start thinking about being there for the people. Because see, without the people, we ain't nothing. You see what I'm saying? Without the people, your book don't sell.
Exactly.
Without the people, don't nobody read it. You know what I'm saying? So people done got this narrative in their mind. Man, I don't need nobody. I'm good. I don't care what nobody said. We got to get out of that.
Right.
See, that's some old stuff we've been taught. I don't care what nobody said. Well, why you brush your teeth then, huh? Yeah, why you wipe your ass? You don't care what nobody say, because you don't want to be running around talking about you smell like shit.
Right.
Right. So everybody care, you know, to a degree what you know, somebody say. Now, what they say shouldn't control you or your narrative,
right, or
your goals for what you're trying to do. That's cool, but shouldn't be so discouraging where, you know, you can't be criticized. You know what I'm saying? As long as they ain't coming from a wicked place, you know what I'm saying? That's something that we got to do too, because some people just don't know how to. They just don't know how to root for other people, man.
Right.
You know, they put their stuff out. They want you to support it. You support it, but you put your stuff out there. Man, they get ghosts, man. They turn the Stevie Wonder on your ass. I ain't see it, Slim. Yeah. My bad. I'll get one next week. Yeah, I'll buy one. Oh, yeah, man. I heard about the little book you got, Slim the Jones, like that. You read it? No. You get one? No, but I'm going to get one, though. Right. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just making it happen.
Instead of buying it right on the
Make
spot,
it happen.
Man,
Don't next week it like you do a fifth of Reposado or a Ciroc or all that other stuff. You know what I'm saying?
When you first seen my first joint, you hit my man. Look, I need a couple of joints. Where you at?
Yeah,
man,
that's how I go.
3 of them.
Man, I'm a hustler, man. When somebody moving it, I'm grooving it. You know what I'm saying? And you talking about some positive shit. You know what I'm saying? Ain't like we selling 40s to each other.
Exactly.
Man, we trying to get it moved, man. Yeah. And see, I'm telling you, see, we gotta start worrying about getting yours on the back end.
Right.
See, everybody looking for, man, hold on, what I'm getting.
Top.
Slow down, Slim. Build something.
It's instant gratification.
Build something before you look to grab everything, man. Hold up, Slim, what I'm getting. You know, we all work together. We all got short money for real. Because if we didn't, I'd smash you 4,000-5,000, smash you. We all work. We trying to put it all together through what we got.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody, you know what I'm saying? Because for real, you know how people is that really got too much. They ain't fuck with me or you. Yeah. Jay-Z ain't gonna pull over if I say, man, I need, man, ride right past, squirt water on me and everything at the bus stop. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta stop.
I don't think they do no shit.
Man, okay. Man, no, I'm talking about, you know, that puddle.
That little puddle right there.
That little puddle that be by the bus stop.
I might do that too.
Yeah, you might not. You all right, man. Cool. See, I know you, so you gotta get some giggles and some shits and giggles. You ain't gonna make this Joe Malcolm X serious. I know. We supposed to loosen up.
Is that what we
listen, let's just let y'all know.
You already knew.
Man, I know. Listen, just to let you know, I'm wearing Taco Montana gear.
Taco Montana.
Yeah, I'm looking real slick. I got the Carolina blue, right?
Carolina blue.
Yeah, I got the curl. He got the mean. He got the lime. See them younger see that color right there.
Yeah, fluorescent green.
Yeah, they did. But see, they see when they see green, they just he got green. See, they just them youngers, they don't green hard as well. Green is what's happening. Man, I appreciate the time. I'm going to run down some more sponsors. I'm going to talk about, first and foremost, happy to be back on the home front and Entitlement Lounge, 829 Upshur Street, Northwest, right around the corner from Roosevelt, right? Quality, lounge. This is my home lounge. If this is the first place I go, if I want to coach
I
somewhere.
smoke my reefer in here?
Yeah, you can smoke your yeah. You can get that. You want to take a break?
Nah,
We take it. You take a break.
I don't smoke.
Oh, I ain't know you trying to slide that cross. I'm gonna make it. Man, oh yeah, that Reposado kicking in. 2 drinks in, that Reposado, loosey goosey. I mean, talking about he ready to do some things he never. Hey man, listen, man. And listen, that's another topic too, because when we were young, when they were saying, man, we had dudes telling us that, man, you don't legalize marijuana. We thought, these was burnt out dudes telling you that. They had faith back then. They gonna legalize. This nigga tripping, talking about legalize. They gonna like one because we seen dudes going to jail left and right for weed. Yeah. So there was one burnt out dude. He ain't slim on 10. He ain't gonna legalize. I've been reading. He was right. I never seen this coming in the 80s when they started this marathon in the 80s talking about legalizing weed.
No.
In the 70s?
Before that, yeah, because the reason why whiteys call it 420. So they've been 420 a long time. That's why you had this 420 thing going on.
Right.
So
okay.
We would say reefers or marijuana.
Right.
They was always 420. The problem was when some of them started getting locked up, and that's when they was going to make sure that they make it legal, because I'm saying they want, their little friends to get locked up, but because we were more so paying all of the time for the marijuana. But when some of them started getting locked up, they had to legalize. I told my mother before she passed that they was going to legalize marijuana because the white people smoking is 420. When anything that they involved in, you're going to get legal, like prohibition, liquor and all of that. So
yeah, you're right. So it's a transit. So basically what you're saying, a lot of the stuff that's happening there has already been planned.
Yeah.
Like gentrification and all of it. I
can tell you how gentrification. In 1968 was the rise in D.C. Remember on 14th Street when they torched the city, and the Caucasians said they would come back in 30 years and we would not be able to afford it. Tell me what's going on right now.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, so it's already planned. 1968.
That was the rise.
Yeah, when Martin Luther King got killed.
Right.
Okay, so and to add 32 will give you 1998. Look at us now.
That's true. That's true. Because when I went away for 10 years, came back. I went away 7 years first time, right? And came back. It wasn't as bad. I left from 90 and came back in 97. Oh. So it was not what you could, you still could see us.
Right.
Right. I think we was like 65 then.
Chocolate City. Then.
Yeah, it was mocha. It was starting to blend a little bit.
Yeah,
it was starting to blend a little bit, but it really started. It really started taking effect after 2000. After the 2000s, after 2000s, when I was, after 2001, 2002, I started seeing the transit because they started changing the laws.
Right.
They also allowed people to get guns.
Right. And you saw a lot of it because you was right there in the mixing bowl on 8th Street.
Right. No, I wasn't on 8th Street then. I was on 8th Street this time. See, 8th Street.
Oh yeah.
Me and you was gone when they started changing 8th Street over. When they started putting the trolley and all that that was actually to destroy all the businesses because people didn't have nowhere to park, and parking is 15 to 20% of your revenue, and all that. People won't come.
You see what you said, and that's how they do things. So there was a plan. See, think about it. Yeah. Destroy businesses to push out those who were not a part of what they're doing. Owners who own those property raise the taxes on them so that they could take them. Yeah. It's always a plan, and they already have it already planned out. It just don't happen. It's already planned out.
Long haul.
Yeah, because that's what they're thinking. 50 and 60 years ahead of us. We thinking about tomorrow or today, but they're like 50, 60 years ahead of us. Even technology, think about when we had the first cell phone. Remember the gray joints?
Yeah, the big
military had them first.
Right.
The military played with a lot of the things first.
Right. I agree with you on that. They passed it down because
they
also wouldn't have been able, with
the big bag jump.
Yeah.
You had that jump.
The battery.
Was popped, though.
The battery jump.
Nah, the big bag jump. Look.
It looked like a car battery. You had to stick it in, got the strap on and all. Yeah, I remember that. They was $700 back then. Yeah. Where the first beeper, the first beeper that I had was $320. I put in with my partner. We got a beeper. We shared. And it was a Metro call. Yeah. And I'm gonna tell you, it was a Metro call beeper. Me and my partner said it. We start, Yeah, no, it was Metro Call. Metro Call was before Motorola. Motorola came
that
out.
little one.
It was a little brown one.
Had the numbers.
Yeah, it had the numbers on the side. Let me tell you what they used to sell them at. Hex. You remember when Hex and Woodworth and Loafer used to be on Principal's Plaza? You should go on the Hex and buy a beat, but they was right there where the jury was at. For $300-something. We put in half, 150, 150. You get a beat, that's for you? Or, yeah. You know, that's how we was working it back then. That's 300. That show you how technology came.
Yeah, right.
Now beeper is obsolete now.
Yeah.
Right? They don't even need numbers on everything.
You still remember your beeper number?
No, I don't. You remember my beeper number?
No, I remember my beeper number.
You what kind of beeper you had? I had a couple different beepers. I had an MCI. That was one of my best beepers.
I kept the same beeper, right? I remember the little black jump.
Oh, right? Yeah.
But
that's Motorola.
Yeah, but I had the other fat one.
Yeah, they had a bunch. They had the side jump.
The little fat box one, right? You know, the
Motorola
had the little gray button on the side right there on the top.
Right.
But that other one had
the little square
right there on
right.
The,
you could push it on
right there.
Yeah. That's how MCI peoples were. MCI had a cold black people. You know, sometimes
I still remember my beeper number, man. That's crazy.
That's good. That's good.
But that's good memory.
That's good memory. I mean, you was really used.
As you get older,
but you can't even remember your cell number, but you remember your beeper number.
Yeah.
What my cell phone number?
No, I'm just talking about.
My cell number. I remember my cell number.
You remember your cell number too?
Up to jail. Northwest 2. I was in cell 5.
Let me ask you this.
North 2.
When you let me ask you, when you first received what?
51 years.
When you stood in front of that judge and they gave you, I mean, because one thing about us, we never forget how I feel for when you say,
Damn.
You never forget that. When he say, when they give you your time, they say you got a verdict for, well, see, because I didn't know no better. I went to trial. I'm listening to people, right? I don't know no better. I'm immature. I'm going to trial or something. I could have took cop and got 4 years. I'm going to trial. I ended up getting double the amount of time I was going to get. I could have been on 5 years, but everything had to happen like it had to happen.
Mm-hmm.
When they hit that what they call it, a gaveling? Gaveling. When they hit that gaveling, said 51 years. Who was in the courtroom with you?
My family. Probably was a couple of my friends too.
Right.
But hit the gavel, hit that mother, boom. I said, God damn. That's what I said. I'm 18, about to be 19 years old. People just gave me 51 years. The fuck? Ooh. That's what I was thinking.
Right.
But I'm like, shit. Oh, well. You know what I'm saying? And so at that point, you know, now I'm trying to figure out where I know I'm about to go down Lord, and you know, down Lord, we get our own clothes and shit. So
now your mind already shifted. You already shifted to how to do it. You start trying to do it.
We get our own clothes, and now I'm trying to figure out, okay, boom.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, because I used to send a couple of people clothes, so I know I gotta have a package slip. So boom, I need to get. I know I'm saying I need to get all my polo shit. Right. That's why Slink always like, man, I always, I need to get all my little clothes and shit because I'm gonna be here a while. Right. Boom. So I mean, at that point, you just gotta do it. You just gotta do it how you gotta do it. And just
it's day for day.
And mind your business. That's the main part.
Yeah, it's day for day.
You know what I'm saying? You can't get caught
That'll
up.
Take you far.
Yeah, because when you get caught up in, you know what I'm saying, trying to be with everything, then I ain't never been on nothing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So shit. But I always knew that I wasn't gonna do no 51 years.
So that's enough to keep you going. And I'm gonna tell you something else helped you too by you being so young. You know, sometimes youth is ignorance too. You don't feel it.
And that's what I was telling somebody the other day. I'm glad I got my not to say that it was cool or I'm happy about it, about that part, right? But I'm glad I got mine early.
Right.
Because nowadays, right, young guy, 18, 19 years old, go to jail and get 50 years. Shit, he gonna do 50 years.
Yeah, it's different. It's different.
45 anyway.
They're gonna do it. Well, they already know if the average youngin is out here doing what they're doing now. They 18. They already have them set to come on 51, 52 years old.
Yeah.
They gonna do 30, 35 years.
Like you said, that's set. Remember the system, the prison system is set too. When you were saying something earlier about the youth, what they did, and that's a lot, that's in our generation, Slink. Yeah. And that's in our generation. When we took the discipline out, that's why they have Jay-Z and a lot of record labels, and a lot of them invest into the prison system, because they knew when they made us take the discipline out from our children, that our children will pee in jail. So
Mhm.
the discipline part was took out intentional. So that's why when you said
Mhm.
that earlier,
Yeah,
you know, I ain't
that's
get
a
to talk-
serious. That's a serious.
It's by design.
It's by design.
Yeah.
Well, you know, they got one thing that what they will do is where they'll take a case or two and show where over in this household and this household was abuse. So
Right.
now they'll make a law based on what happened in two households over
Exactly.
1,000 households.
Exactly.
So that's just like when they show highlights of a dude, when they trying to get rid of him, they show all his pick sixes that he threw.
right.
The quarterback is up for option, they don't want to pay him. They show all his bad highlights.
All is bad.
Man, he threw a pick six, dumb plays. But when they trying to get more for him, they show all his great play. Just like at the draft, they show the dude, they show all the good stuff they do. They don't show you
The turnovers.
the turnovers,
Fumbles.
Right.
And the mishaps.
because it's all about what they promote.
Right.
Right? It's from perception.
News.
Yeah, the news
Yeah.
too. Yeah, it's the news too. We I'm gonna take a minute to also send a shout out to our homie who's also doing it big down in the A2L with movies as well. Terry Head Miles.
Yeah.
I talked to him.
Yeah.
He's
Salute,
got a lot
brother.
going on, man. This dude got Jones on two. I'm trying to get in one of his Jones.
Yeah,
I
me
told
too.
I said, man, I'm trying to get in
Man,
one.
look,
Man, you
I'm
need some
going with you,
actions to
bro.
fly down.
Listen.
I'm gonna give you a rundown of his Jones. This is Head doing it, man. He got one of the hottest movies now on Tubi right now called Behind the Veil. That's the latest Joan he got. But one of his first movies he made was Recognized 1 and 2. Right? Real good movies. I seen both of them.
Mhm.
No Filter. That's another movie.
Mhm.
Cut. What's the other one? Cut on. Out on the Limb. That's another movie. The other one is Faking.
Mhm.
That's another movie. I Got the Hook Up Part 2.
Mhm.
And the newest and latest is
Behind the veil.
What's Behind the Veil, and everything's on Tubi. You know what I'm saying? Just like
That's what's up.
and see one
Tubi
thing about
doing
me,
them
when I get a
for me.
platform, man, why wouldn't I put somebody's information out there? Clarence Johnson, I'm gonna have him in here. That's Fred, the cameraman.
Yeah.
Mr. Exclusive. See, he's
Yeah.
all on rooftops and all that.
Yeah.
He done got too exclusive.
Yeah.
He up there filming all the day parties and the boobs and
Mhm.
all that. But he ain't got time for a little skinny. Slink TV needs you up in here. He talked about having something where we can get him in here to do a photo shoot too. We're gonna start. Photo shoots, I think, also are important, just like you did the promo. Both of y'all did
Right.
the promo.
Mhm.
I thought that was very important. A lot of people don't
It is.
understand what little bit of footage, it goes a long way.
Yeah.
You know
You
what?
only always said a picture worth 1,000 words.
Yeah, right. It's like Wallow tell you, man. You can look, you know, you can
Wallow.
look, yeah, Wallow. You
Nut
can,
ass wild.
yeah, but it's inspiring when you can see a dude, man, that been through what he. But see, one thing about us, we love it.
Yeah.
We love a dude that been through the windmill, man, because we know what he been through.
Right.
And come out here, man, and get that money. We want him to win. That's how you supposed to feel for anybody that look like you.
Everybody don't feel that way.
No, we know that, but
Right.
we got to figure out how to get away from that.
Right. That's
But
what
we
do.
can't.
Well, we can.
No,
We just got to
can't,
lead by
though.
example. We got to lead
can't,
by
though,
example.
Slink. You know why
We can get
can't?
away. We can get away
We
from it.
can't though, bro.
So you think
can't.
we doomed then?
I don't,
So
I'm
you ain't
not gonna
operating
say
on
we-
faith no more.
I'm
You too
not-
faith away.
Nah, I'm operating on reality, right?
So reality is what?
The reality is, you may pull me out the basket. I may pull Taco out the basket, right? But it's gonna be 3 other niggas that's down in the basket that don't want to leave Taco, so they're gonna try to keep him down there,
Yeah, but
right? That's the reality of our reality, right? So all we could do is really be accountable for ourselves and the character that we are,
That's
and
right.
hope
I
that,
agree with you.
and hope that,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying,
operating
that
on faith.
it rub
Right.
off on you.
That's what we
You know
gotta
I'm saying?
do.
It
But we-
rub off on you. But the
Right.
reality is, right, everything, a lot of times, right, a lot of people are a lot of egos are involved
Right.
in a lot of things, right? You know what I'm saying? Because like me and you could be friends for 30, 40 years, right?
Mhm.
And then, you know what I'm saying, this one little situation,
Destroy.
whatever. Like it should nothing that you and I have been friends all these years, should nothing that happens in between that we shouldn't be able to talk about
Mhm.
as men, right?
Mhm.
And you got a lot of good men, good gentlemen, right? See, my father always told me that, he said, Duck, you could be as fucked up as you want to be, but you gotta always be a gentleman.
Right.
And I like to think that I've always
Yeah.
been a gentleman.
I thought that was. I mean, I always thought that was the only way to be.
But not for everybody.
Oh, we know what hey, this Slim, one thing
but you only got to be.
We got to go back to what you said. Once we do what we got to do, we got to mind our business.
And there you go. And
see,
that's
once
what I
we
was
do,
saying.
and see, minding our business don't mean worrying about what they're doing. We got to get some bacon over here. Minding in the other way, not in the ear, but in the pockets. We got to start minding.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like minding.
Everything just got to get glorified right nowadays. You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, that's part of the deception too.
Yeah.
That's part of the deception too, because they got a lot of culture vultures, and we got a lot of, we don't know who we are. If you know who we are, you can guide us anyway.
Male and female.
Oh, it don't matter. Both. You got women out here that's getting stuff done to their body that never been done, and we got men out here. You know, got men out here that's keep stuff going.
I'm about to get me a motherfucking BBL.
Oh, I was saying the other day.
I'm about to, you know what I'm saying? This motherfucking joint right here.
I was saying the other day.
I thought BBL was black business loan.
I'm gonna get one of them too.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get one of them.
That's a good one, black
business. I'm gonna get rid of this motherfucker. Yeah, give me a BBL.
Hey, that's good. That's good. That's good.
But
see, in a minute though, guess what? Remember, I told you this. You heard it first on Slink TV. May the 1st. The next 24 months, we're gonna get some DDLs.
Oh, I'm gonna get one of them too.
Yeah, you gonna have some Jews going to get some
I'm going.
Yeah.
I'm going.
I'm
going
to
give me one.
But I'm saying it's not popular. The dude's cheating now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So they ain't really letting it know. They still riding on the ego. They ain't letting it know. You know what I mean? But everybody ain't been, everybody.
DDL.
Oh yeah, they get
so
DDL.
For the people that's watching, right? For the people that's watching,
man, they know what a BBL is.
No,
so they know what a DDL is.
What's a DDL? What's a DDL for the people that's watching out there in Slink Lane?
You go ahead and tell them what a DDL is.
I don't know, my brother.
Yeah.
That good brother, man. Tell the people, man.
Well, they can figure it out. They know what it is. They know what a BBL.
Look, I'm over here saying like, I
Taco don't know neither.
Man, a DDL.
Damn, let's go. I don't know DDL. What is this? What? Hey, look, I'm still old. I'm old as a motherfucker. I'm retired.
Oh man,
I'm gonna tell you. Man,
that's what it is. DDL. Damn, let's go.
Give me a DDL.
Let's go get a damn
DDL, right? I don't know what Slink talking about, y'all. Out there, Slink TV, but the DDL, right? A DDL. You want me to tell them what?
I want to know. I don't know what the hell it is.
Ask Slink.
Man, listen,
what
man.
Is a DDL?
It's don't do loan. What you say that Joe did?
There you go. Whatever he said.
I already. When you heard "don't do," I won't. That's it.
Don't do loans. Don't do loans.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. They know. They know those.
I don't.
We'll
talk about. Tell them though.
They already know some things. Listen, man. They know what a BBL is. They know it's the opposite. A BBL is a black business loan. What's the score? The score.
Score the game.
Score the game. Give it to it.
But anyway, but yeah, moving along, right?
Moving along right? To the second half of the show.
Right.
I ain't gonna hold you guys too much long. I'm gonna do about 30 more with y'all, man, because y'all have been great guests, and I know y'all got somewhere to be.
Yeah.
I just appreciate, first of all, the promptness. See, to get in early, get out early.
Right.
And that's another thing. See, a lot of the stuff, Duck, that we do, they're not teaching that. See, some of the small things we have to go back to. Number one, everybody need to get out that bed in the morning. The kids got to go back to the basics. We need to get out that bed in the morning. We got to get back into our personal hygiene. We got to get back into home training. We got to get back to saying, no, thank you, please. It's the little things. See, we talking about businesses and all that, but that's how we got to where we had. That dudes got money and they done forgot all the foundation. What took us? Took us to where. Process. You know what I mean? So now dudes done gone stir crazy. They money is everything,
right?
Or money is almost everything, because money can't bring a life back. But in some cases,
take it with you.
In some cases, some people would tell you different because they cloning now. So people is talking about all kind. Bring taco back as a burrito. You never know what they might do.
Hey, nacho cheese.
Have it,
you know what I'm saying? You never know what might happen, man. Do you Taco, are you working on another book?
Yeah, not at this moment. What I'm doing right now is, the Taco Montana collection closed. I'm putting that out. I'm working on that.
Where can they get it? Where could they get it?
You can pick it up on the Real Taco Montana on Instagram and also on Facebook, you know, and see me in the streets, you know what I'm saying, and get it. Then I'm also working on, like I said, the thing that I'm doing is the movement. You know what I'm saying? That's what the TM is, the movement. You know what I'm saying? Getting a lot of us together so that we can spread this love throughout the city, because like he's saying, that we're not together and those who are not. So let's just go ahead and deal with those who
we
trying to cooperate.
that's what that's
and then the other ones will fall suit.
Right. If we get enough in numbers, if we get enough doing, see, that's why I tell dudes, you know, dudes always come in the room, man, he hot, he hot. You ain't gotta look for the hot dudes, look for the not dudes.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
I'm not hot.
Yeah. If dudes go in the room, look for all the hot dudes. You wasting all that energy because they there. Look for the not dudes.
Right.
The not hot dudes. You know what I'm saying? Try to build lines with them, because certain things you under control the policy, control things you can, and wisdom know the difference. You know what I mean? You can't control a lot of things anyway.
Right. Hey, say that again. You said that shit real fast just now.
Yeah, man. The curse changed the thing, the wisdom to know the difference. There you go. So that means that, man, listen, man, you got to know when to step off.
Right.
You talked about that too, Duck. You can't get dragged in if you're trying to give a dude a life jacket. He out there drowning. You trying to give it to you. That's in the main. When you put it out there, he trying to pull you out. This hold up, Slim. I'm trying to save you. But he don't really want to live. He just wants you to die.
Yeah.
See, those are the ones you got to be cautious of. You know what I'm saying? So
that's what I'm saying.
you got to always keep your head on the swivel.
Right.
Right. And make good connections. I think this is a good connection. We can build something. Yes. We can build something from here, Taco. We great toast. Put your glass.
Toast. Hold up. Yeah. Help you out. Wow. Taco ain't got nothing in his cup. You want some more?
You want some more?
Yeah, hit me up.
Hit him hard. Hit him soft. Hit him soft.
And I want to say to the 8.1 billion out there, we love y'all. Like, subscribe, share to Slink TV.
Yeah, Slink TV is here, man. Subscribe. All you got to do.
I got it.
Hold up. That's a whole lot. Ooh, hold up. That's a whole lot. You might have break that down. Okay, but let's roll.
Chasing it first, though.
BBL.
You might want some chasing with that.
No, I'm good.
Okay, you good.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
You good.
But
go ahead back to what
thank you for having us, man.
Man, listen,
I appreciate it.
You give everybody their flowers, right?
Yeah.
Right.
We gonna give you yours.
You always giving everybody their flowers, right? So, I'm gonna take this opportunity, right, on your platform, on your Slink TV, to give you your flowers.
I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Me too.
Thank you, right, from me, Taco, and the other people. You know what I'm saying? For you
Pinnacle
doing what you doing.
Right.
Right. Because a lot of times, a lot of us, we everybody got a story to tell. Right. And so you give a lot of people a platform to really tell their stories. They don't always mean that, voice their opinion.
Right.
Right. And so for that, you know what I'm saying? We appreciate you. Like, hit that button up there, the top button up there. Let me get I got you. I might co-pilot this motherfucker.
Hey, you got a spot if you want me. But see, I got to get you on the other show all over the place.
All over the place.
See, that's what you want to
That's the ghetto jump.
Yeah, that's
jump, right?
Yeah, that's when we go from Bible to butt to everything. That's what the ghetto. But see, one thing about that, all over the place, all over the place is really freedom of speech.
Right.
But everything is freedom. This right here, Slink TV, freedom.
Yeah, but see, you got to be careful on some platforms once they're not labeled on certain things, because you can kick yourself in the back.
But
right?
That's why
we got all different agencies, all kinds of these agencies.
You stand right here.
We cool. We stand.
We ain't gonna get into all the alphabets and all that stuff.
No.
See, that's when you start having a problem. You start talking about the alphabets.
The alphabet boys will come and get you, man. Anything that got 3 letters on the front of it.
I don't want A to Z looking for me.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Yeah, we passed that.
We
appreciate y'all showing up.
Make sure y'all go
show your book. Taco didn't bring one of his book, but his book is called
Taco Montana, Clandestine Hustler. Shop Amazon. Pick up both. Everybody support us in DC, man. We support y'all, man. Everybody, come on, show your love, man. Let's put DC on the map.
Show your love. Share the show. If you're watching, we want to thank everybody for tuning in. I want to thank. Hold on, we got a call, but he ain't even on.
That's my man.
Yeah. What's up, Tim? Oh man, you calling in to show that he can say something by man. You calling with all that Kenilworth stuff, man. What's going on?
Salute.
It ain't. Yeah, we got to show love. We got to demonstrate it. See, we got to be the power of example. But we want to get Secret Code back together. Are you with it? Okay, all right, okay, all right, all right.
That was Tim Band.
Tim, we got a Secret Code was your band, wasn't it, Tim? Yeah. Yeah, Secret Code, man. We got to get y'all back there. I would love to
That's
be.
Kenilworth Band, Secret Code.
Man, I love it.
Tim was James Funk on the mic.
I could believe that. He looked like a James Funk too, because he knock-kneed. You know what I'm saying? So when he stand up there, man, you know, knock-knee joke. I'm going out tonight, man. Are they over there tonight at Oyster Bar?
Ooh.
Are they over there tonight? No, today is Monday, my brother.
All right, Smalls, we're going to call you back, Smalls.
Yeah, we go. Yeah, yeah. Thank you for calling in, man.
Salute, brother. Good love for
Yeah,
you.
man, get your ass out of here. Look, man, thanks for calling in, man. I want to thank my man for sure.
Nigga, wow. Hey, Snake.
I want to thank my man for
Hold
showing
on,
up. Man, I want to thank my engineer, man, for always got my back.
Always.
Man,
Thank you,
my
engineer,
engineer is an excellent dude, man.
He be putting in that work.
Yeah, he puts it in, man. Listen, he was the engineer over there when you did
I know
cocktails.
that's
Yeah.
right. Hey, he'll tell you I salute him.
Yeah,
Appreciate
man,
him there.
great
I appreciate
guy.
him here, man.
Yeah, he like the back of the camera. He don't like.
Yeah.
He don't like to be in the front. He keeps me grounded because you know.
So we gotta give him his flowers too.
Yeah, I try to give it to him, but I don't give it.
Man, to the camera.
Yeah, the
always,
engineer.
you know.
I try to give it to him, but I want to keep him. You know, I respect his privacy because you know everybody.
Yeah. We ain't gonna call his name.
Yeah. They already know
you
who
know
he
what
is. Slim.
I'm saying?
He's
Salute
Slim.
to him. Slim.
It's Slim. So the book is available. Part 2. What about part 3, Doc?
Part 3, I'm just I haven't promoted part 2 like I got behind part 1 yet.
So you need to get behind part 2.
So I'm about to get behind part 2 right now.
This is the first binge on part 2. On Slink TV, you pushing it like that.
Yeah.
Hold it up there so they can see it.
Against the Grain, Credit Buddy Against the Grain, man, part 2, right? So if you had part 1, title. Credit Buddy, the come up, right? Then it's a must that you get Against the Grain part 2, right? And you know, is a if you enjoy part 1, then you're absolutely gonna love part 2.
Okay.
Right. It's no, and I'm not gassing the book up or nothing like that, right? You know what I'm saying? But
I think it's a good book.
I think it's a great book.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's so you could get part 1 or part 2, or part 1 and part 2 on Amazon. Go on Amazon, Credit Buddy, or you could put in Duck Lassiter and it'll come up Credit Buddy to come up, Credit Buddy Against the Grain. Also, there's Kindle version available on Amazon, or you could reach out to me at Duck Lassiter on Facebook, or Salsa Virgo on Instagram. I pull up, you know what I'm saying? I prefer you to purchase the book from me hand to hand. That way, you know what I'm saying?
You get more on the dollar.
Yeah, it's not even about getting more on the dollar, right? So you could get, you know how we buy stuff and we order stuff all the time and we just buy it because.
So you still get a hands-on experience.
You know what I'm saying?
You get signed by the author.
You know what I'm saying? You get signed by the author.
You get a personalized, you get your own personalized copy. And the spirit is connected too.
Right?
Yeah, you signed.
You ain't get part 2 yet though.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you're gonna get it right here on camera on Slink TV.
I'll get it.
I know you will. I know.
Yeah, how much?
You already know. Whatever you get.
Okay, I got $10 for that shit.
Okay, we'll get not no shit.
Oh, see, look, he like to play, but see, no, it's a good book.
But all jokes aside,
we love to play.
Aside, right? All jokes aside, though. Like, so this is the second part, Credit Buddy Against the Grain, right? The first part was Credit Buddy, the come up, and
you might well stay there because the third one, you got to get that one out.
Yeah.
So you might well stay there. Don't even give me the third one yet.
Nah, I ain't gonna give you the third one yet, right?
Yeah, that's what
So what I'm in the process of at the moment, I'm in the process of finding me a script writer.
What about?
Right, that's what I'm working on.
Right? Yeah. So I could turn the Credit Buddy trilogy to one of them Tubi joints. You know what I'm saying?
A movie.
Right.
Yeah.
Or at least a screenplay.
A screenplay.
Right.
something
You know,
like that right there,
Netflix giving
right?
up
So
good
let me
deals.
ask you this.
Mhm.
Get us, can I have a pop?
Yeah, you can have a pop.
Okay, that's all.
You heard it first.
Heard it live. Y'all heard on live TV. May the 1st. If it come
May
up
the
with
1st.
screenplay, now he probably give me the little dustiest position. I probably get smashed early in the joint.
Nah.
I probably
You
get
say you gonna get
smashed.
smashed?
Yeah, I'm get smashed. Cruddy buddy in the front. Boom, 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 boom.
Damn.
Slink is down.
Oh,
you
you
know what
got
I'm saying?
a 2-second
Then what
cameo.
about you? Do Slim, what about you? Do either of y'all have the book on audio? Because you know that's a big deal there too.
No, I got it like on Kindle, like he said. You know, I'll be doing it on audio soon on the Apple Audio.
Kindle is almost a version of audio too, right?
Yeah.
Where
Yeah.
you just read it on. So
Right.
instead of you having a hard copy of the book like this,
Right.
you just
Right.
got your laptop.
Oh,
your
okay,
iPad,
right,
and you
okay.
turn the page right
Okay,
there.
okay,
I
okay.
thought about the audio version, right? And that's also a good thing, right?
Yeah.
But I think this is just my opinion, right? The audio book or books take away from
The actual.
the actual you reading the story, right? Because right, I'm sitting right here and I'm reading. Okay, so I'm gonna sit right here and I'm gonna be like I'm the audio book, right? And it'll say something like this: Chanel rolled out of bed at 7:10 a.m. and walked down the hall to the bedroom. I look a mess, she said to her reflection as she stared in the mirror. Thank God it's Friday, she said to herself, then turned on the shower and stepped in. That's me reading it to you, right? With the audio book, right? Now, as opposed to you reading it, you know what I'm saying? You know, then
Yeah, you gotta. Yeah, if you do audio book, you got. Yeah, if you do audio book, you gotta go. You gotta go into
'cause
character.
Yeah,
you got a screenplay.
Yeah,
it.
you got it.
Yeah, you get somebody
Yeah.
screenplay it for you.
Right, you know what I'm saying?
They
So-
gotta go up. Man, and she came out the kitchen. Bam. Yeah, you gotta be like
you know
that.
what I'm saying? You
So-
know, so when you read the book,
Yeah,
like
gotta be
even
act-
with the, you know, the little, you know, because my books are, you know what I'm saying, I got salacious details.
Right. That's why
You know what I'm
somebody gotta
saying?
be able to give
because
up.
I have a vivid imagination.
Yeah, they gotta be able to give up the graphicness and
Yeah,
all
you
that.
got to give up all
Yeah.
that, and you don't
Only-
get that from an
You could
audio
give it
book.
up though, because you know the experience. You could, and see some people. Let me tell you something. This just for sales. Some people just don't have time or won't make time
Mhm.
to read a book.
Mhm.
They'll
Right.
buy it, but what their schedule consists of won't allow them to read
Right.
a book.
Mhm.
Right? Even though you get the sales, they
Mhm.
still might not. You might not get a client. You'll get a customer. It's a big difference. A client stays with you over a period of time.
Mhm.
A customer come and go. He'll buy anybody, just to say brought it. But if somebody really is into your writing,
Mhm.
they'll be buy every book you write.
Right.
They're 20 years from now. They say, man, I bought all this book. That's a client. And some people just don't receive information the same.
Right.
It's different times now. That's all.
Right.
You see, they're working that with the phone.
Right. And so that's with the audio book, right? You could go put your earplugs in, right? And just be laying right here.
Yeah.
But you got the book.
Or jogging,
you know what I'm
jogging.
saying?
sitting down,
Right. You know what I'm
riding
saying?
in the car.
And to me, that take away from the story.
Yeah, but
guess
see,
what?
you only
I'm
one
saying-
person.
Right.
Yeah, you don't-
exactly.
yeah,
I'ma go with
yeah,
what
you
said.
only- and plus you
But
got-
guess what? You can get a story feeling when you talk it because I'm saying, and a little music, little horns,
Yeah, it's
little
all
things
about
in the back,
rapport.
because it gives it a movie.
It's
feel.
rapport, how a
Okay,
person
I'm,
receives.
I think
You
I'm-
could do it. It ain't gonna hurt you. But
I
check
gotta
this
get
out.
a
It ain't gonna
female
hurt
part. I got because you know there's a lot of
you.
moaning
Yeah,
and
you get. Yeah,
groaning.
that's
and-
good
Yeah,
too.
yeah,
They want to hear that. Some
Yeah,
people
they
might
want-
listen to that even more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
But you can add that in. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? The
Well,
editor
what
add
I'm-
that in.
Till where?
Yeah. Hey, you know what I'm saying? You know what's so crazy about
Yeah.
one thing about the audio book, because I got into audio when I got in college, because I used to like read too. I
Mhm.
love to read, still love to read. But when I got the audio right, and then somebody really narrating that joke,
Mhm.
right, you can really, really like go there,
Yeah.
visualize it, because
Right.
you know it's like a jolt, because it's going straight in there.
Mhm.
You know, first you're working eyes here, but when that joint going straight in,
Mhm.
I think it's getting in a little faster than seeing it with your own eyes.
I'm gonna look into that then. I'm gonna look into the.
You can't lose.
I'm gonna look into the audio version.
You can't lose.
right?
You can't
And
lose.
So, you know,
Right.
I'm gonna
You
look.
can't lose. Can't lose. And you know
Yeah,
what I
you
think?
can win with it.
I'm gonna tell you something. I had a clothing line since 2002. It's called Slinkware. You know, Slinkware stands for Still Living in Spite of Nonsense. That's when I brought it out in 2002.
Mhm.
Now, I used to make clothes,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
But we all know the fashion world has changed.
Mhm.
We
Right.
came up, it was baggy stuff, Right now, we done gone to a European cut.
Mhm.
Where everything fits a little snug.
A lot.
Yeah,
snug.
a lot snug. We basically wearing tailored sweatsuits.
Mhm.
We flashing on them, motherfucker. Flashing prints and everything. So look, we basically done went back to like the 70s because that's how they used to
Right,
wear
that's
the
how it
pants.
was in the 70s.
Yeah, they wear their pants and set it, pull the joints all the way up. You know what I'm saying? Sling the joint to the right. What's happening? You know what I mean? They got the bell bobs, but that's how they was working back then, Slim. And girls, all women, straight gun watchers. You know what I'm saying? Just like
Yeah.
we all know that's how they. Man, you could take a wife.
Mhm.
Man, she done. Man, she TSA. You know what I'm saying?
TSA.
Yeah. She coach.
TSA. Right.
Huh? Yeah, for the people that sight impaired, somebody can't see. That's why I say open.
Right.
Right.
For those who can't see,
Yeah.
those would be good. For
Yeah,
seeing.
you can even come out with the book in Braille.
Right.
See all that Braille, because see, you
Exactly.
can attach to Gallaudet people and
Yes,
people like that.
right,
But
right.
I'm getting to the moral of my
Can't leave no
story.
money on the
Yeah,
table.
get to the moral of my story.
Right.
I used to make clothes. Big old fat dude. He weighed about 500 pounds, right?
Mhm.
His money was long as train smoke. He
Oh,
came to
shit.
me and said, hey, man, what's up, man? I said, what's that? He said, you got clothing line? I said, yeah. He said, man, what you got? Well, I'm looking at him knowing I ain't got nothing in the size, right? He said, Slim, I'm going to start my own clothing line, wide body, Joe. Because he was 500 pounds.
That was called wide body.
He said, I'm going to start wide body sport. In other words, he was saying,
For the big man.
you got to
big and
get,
tall
you can't
You
think
got
about
to.
stuff just for you.
Right.
Sometimes you
right.
cut out half an audience by just thinking about what you want.
Right.
You got to get goofy stuff.
Right.
If
That
goofy
makes
dudes
sense.
got money,
That makes sense.
just like when you design something, you might not like it, but
Right.
somebody else, but man, I like that.
Exactly.
Like, hey, you like
And
that?
then you like that band,
It's
man?
about options.
Right.
That's how they can have 4 gas stations on each corner, all of them selling gas.
And all of them selling gas.
It's not just gas stations, right? What they got on every corner is 4 and one right there, one right there.
Liquor store,
Nope, not even the
Carry out.
Nope, not even the carry out.
smoke shop,
The tobacco store.
Tobacco
them
stores.
motherfucking Jones everywhere.
yeah.
You hear me?
The tobacco stores,
But,
they
I'm
got honey and everything in
What's that?
that. They got it. Going in
Oh,
that.
little honey pack thing?
Yeah, they got
Oh,
it
you
all.
be using that shit?
I ain't said nothing about that. I'm just
No, I'm
telling you.
asking you.
No, I
heard
ain't-
about it. I ain't used it, but I heard about it.
I ain't said nothing about
I didn't
that.
say you did.
No, I'm just saying.
No, you said they
You
got
said
it
they
in
got
I'm
there.
just trying to put a dude and point
Yeah,
in the
nah,
right
I mean,
direction.
I'm trying to see what it. You know what I mean?
Oh, my head, I'll just point you in the right, see what it do.
Right.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
See what it do, man.
Yes,
Go
it
swinging,
do.
man. So
Yeah.
swing. You like to
Yeah.
play golf?
Right.
You know, the hole in one. That's what we all trying to get.
Exactly.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Ford.
And ain't nothing but honey.
Well, look,
And it's-
we're gonna close out on a note, which I used to say with my other podcast to all them youngers out there: put them guns down before you get late. Learn to love instead of hate. Right? It's okay not to be a shooter. It's okay not to be a looter.
It's okay not to be okay.
It's okay not to be okay. We got mental health experts. Let somebody know.
You know, that's what I do.
Call your friend. You should have got
I'm
into the
still in
mental health.
health.
Yeah, I know you're in mental health. You know in mental health. But look, y'all have anything before y'all close out? Y'all want to tell the people?
Taco.
Okay, yeah. I want to thank Slink TV and Duck for having a great show. It's DC. We showing y'all love. You know what I'm saying? And everybody that's in the game, man, come out, man, and show love for the culture, man. Stop being selfish, man. We
Yeah.
did that in the 80s. Everybody come together, man, so we can put this city on the
Yeah,
map.
let's
do
get
some
back.
movies,
Let's get back.
and do anything. We deserve it, man. We got a talented city with a lot of great people, but we're not shining when we're not shining together.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to say, man, in closing, don't forget y'all go Amazon, Cruddy Buddy to come up by Duck Lassiter on Amazon. You get Cruddy Buddy to come up. Excuse me, Cruddy Buddy Against the Grain on Amazon, Duck Lassiter on Facebook, Salsa Virgo on Instagram. You could reach out to me and get at me direct. I'll pull up on you. Excuse me, I'll pull up on you. Make hand-to-hand sales. You know what I'm saying? Personal.
Yeah, you're
where you
available.
up close and personal with your author. And
It is a different experience.
yeah.
It's a
And,
very
you know,
different
big
experience.
shout out to Slink TV, you know, the engineer for, you know,
Piece of all
entitlement,
together.
the whole
Also, yeah,
staff,
we also
and entitlement, you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying, for even,
come check the lounge out. We
you
open
know, having us
Sunday,
in here.
Sunday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Beautiful atmosphere.
Yeah.
Come up here, check it out. It's safe. And when
Hookah.
see, when you
You know,
when
you
you go
get
out, I
everything.
tell people when you go out nowadays, the first thing should be your safety.
Yes.
Because the first thing you should be concerned about is getting back to your people.
Yeah.
Right.
Even if you're single, somebody care about you.
Yeah.
Somebody.
So you want to go somewhere where you know it ain't no foolishness here. What we have here is a safe environment, good food, great owners, right? Beautiful women, right? Beautiful bartenders. You know what I mean? They got it all, man. It's just beautiful. It's a very intimate lounge. Entitlement 829 Upshur Street. 2 or 3 doors up from one of the most infamous barbershops, Claus. Been here since the 70s. Claus,
Yeah.
one of the first barbers on the corner right there, was
Yeah.
charging $1.50 back in the 70s for.
Wow.
He did the best high top fade in DC.
Mhm.
Claude used to make $200-300 a day, so that's letting you know how many people was cutting.
Mm.
And
For
he
a
would
dollar.
$1.50.
$1.50.
$1.50. That was in the
Yes.
70s. And
Yeah.
guess what time he would start? 6 o'clock in the morning. The line would be from the end of the corner all the way to where we at,
Mm, mm, mm.
and he'll get them all.
Yeah. Wop, 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 wop. And out of there.
Well, he had a science to it. You know, once you get,
once you
get a science or something, you get a formula.
Yeah.
You know,
what's your formula? Give it to me.
Well, my formula is,
What's your formula for? Because you're a master barber too.
yeah, my
so,
formula
you
is
know,
when I
you-
pick up a tool,
Uh-huh.
I use that tool until I'm damn near done. I'm gonna use 80%
Oh,
of what I
man.
use it for. I'm not gonna keep changing tools and all that. That means I'm indecisive on what I do. When I grab this tool gonna do what it needs to do, 80% of what I need to do. Right? When I grab the next tool, it's gonna do 80% what I need to do. Right? So when I finish everything using tool, I only got 24% left out of each tool that I need to use. Whether it's the shape up, the last blend, you see something, close out, the spray, everything.
Right.
It's a formula to everything. I mean,
Right.
that's how you can break a haircut down. A haircut could be
Right,
broken down. Sometimes people try to, man, you ain't cut it like that last. Don't worry about the formula, home.
Yeah.
Just
yeah.
just keep your
The-
eyes
the
closed.
end
You know,
product.
man, you land trying, you started with your outline, man. Calm down.
Hey, Slink, remember, but hold on, look.
Go ahead. Go ahead, man.
Hey, look. remember
Before we
this?
close out.
Yeah, before we close out.
This got to
Hey,
be on
Slink,
me.
Nah.
Go ahead.
Who the champ though? 40 and over champ though.
Oh, you beat me in 40 and over. Hey, man, they listen. He beat me in 40 and over. They had a stack squad. They had all.
no.
Man, they had a stack squad.
Stack,
Man, they had Junior. They had everybody. They had all the drug program people. No, this was
Slink, Slink bad motherfucker when they caught that little left
Listen,
hand jumper.
man,
You know
listen,
he
man.
was-
yeah. Oh,
Man,
okay.
man,
So yeah,
listen,
he
they
on the
40 and over. They
opposite
tried
side.
to take me down.
Okay.
There.
we took
They
you
took
down,
me
man.
down
Okay.
because
Took you down.
I was the Brent Favre of that shit, man.
Yeah,
I come when
yeah,
playoff
yeah.
time come. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Fuck the regular season. I just come when
Yeah,
playoff time.
Slink was doing that motherfucker.
I
That
appreciate
old left hand jump,
Oh
man.
yeah.
I
Yeah, he
appreciate
was doing that like that on the hill,
See,
man.
we all
I
ballers.
appreciate. Yeah, you know what?
Nigga
Slim,
knees bad now.
closing
Oh
out.
man.
Closing out.
Closing out.
Huh? Get him a who? Oh, he want a book. Which one he want, Greg?
I only got 2 right here. I don't got number
No,
1.
Taco, you got any books?
Yeah.
Yeah, so which one you want? You want to get both or 1 and 1? So we said to ask him, Greg, which one you want? I'll call you others though. You want both on 1 and 1. Okay.
And
All
it don't come with a, you know what I'm saying? Come with a, you know, you got the good.
Yeah.
bookmark,
So you
know.
can sign one. That's my homie, G Bird. So y'all can
Appreciate that, brother.
Yeah, that's my homie
thank
G
you,
Bird.
thank
He
you.
getting the book.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
you know that we had some more people who supposed to show up, but sometimes things happen.
Yeah,
But
sometimes
most
things
important thing, we got the message across,
got the mess.
right? And we built something.
Yes,
Right.
indeed. We got to do it
Before
again.
this podcast, we was all right, but we got tighter
Yes, indeed.
because we got a better understanding of each other. You know what I'm saying? That's the goal. You know, you shared your spur and strength, and hope I shared mine. Taco shared his, and we had a place to do it at. So with that, I'm gonna say, man, look, thanks everybody for tuning in. Share the show, subscribe. Also, if you're interested in being a part of a podcast, I also have another podcast that I need a female host.
Mhm.
I'm looking for a female host that is no holds barred,
All over the place.
all over the place. You want to talk about everything.
I'm gonna check you out on that. I got
Yeah.
somebody that might be.
Yeah,
interested
check
in
me
that.
out. I was going
yeah.
for. I really wanted to get the infamous Trina book. I really wanted to get her on the book.
yeah.
I got
That's what I'm
somebody
sending a
better.
call out for the
You talk
infamous
to
Trina.
her?
No, I haven't talked to her.
You want me to call her for you?
Yeah, I would like for you to call her and see if we can get something going for the infamous Trina booth, so we could have a sit down and then we can talk about it. That's why somebody that's a DC native They've been around, soldier.
Try Slink,
right?
Try Trina Boo, but I got somebody.
We can come. We can get both of them.
You can do them.
I can do them
nights.
both. I can do them both at the same time.
They might not do it at the same time.
Man, I love to be in the middle. Moni in the middle.
They all gals.
Hello.
That Moni in the middle.
Hello.
Yeah.
She had to do the
sister. There you go. Boom. You put it right on the spot. There
hey, Trina Boo, how you doing? I'm fine. I just was speaking highly of you, and I was saying I'm looking for a female that's bout it, strong, DC native, know the town front to back, stand up, that I respect, that can lay it down to go all over the place and be my co-host. I recommended you because you're a legend to me. Now, we up here in Entitlement Lounge. This is where we'll be broadcasting from. And if you're interested, let Duck know, and we'll do the sit down and go over the details. It does, it's an extra job, a little extra money. I know you like that bread, you know what I'm saying? But so it's a little extra money. There you go. Yeah, you got to get that. That's the only way. That's the only way. Shit, we grown there, girl. We got bills to pay. We got bills to pay. We got mortgages and shit. So we online now. This is Slink TV. I got Duck here. I got Taco here. That's Taco, Montana.
You know who Taco is.
We on there. Yeah,
hey,
see,
baby,
we on
you
now.
know who it is.
So you can go to Slink TV and check it out just to get a preview of it, and then we'll sit down and we'll do all that. We'll go over the details if you're interested. That's all. I ain't want much. Huh? Okay, all right. That's what's up. We got something going then.
Yes, indeed.
We got something going. When are you available to speak? I broadcast on Mondays. It's 7:30. Okay. Okay. All right. Well,
it can be at 7:45. Don't worry about just getting in.
Yeah. We got what's your we're just
so I let me get your number you right now.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna pass on the information and y'all go from there.
Yeah, I'm gonna get my number. And then
all right.
Okay.
All right. Bet.
All right. Thank you.
Bet.
All right. See, that's how easy it is. But that's what we call unity. That's what I'm saying. You scratch my back.
I know a little bit.
No, you know a little bit of a lot. You know a little bit of a lot.
You're making shit happen.
Yeah, that's what you did. One call.
One call.
And I got a co-host.
One call.
You got what you want.
See, I want to Trina Boo because I know Trina Boo is a DC native.
Yeah.
And she
gonna be no filter.
And she's a soldier.
And all over the place is
she's a soldier though. She's been somebody that people thought wouldn't be where she at today. See, that's what I'm talking about. Somebody
and she doing good.
That's what I'm talking about. She's doing great.
Yeah,
that's why she ready. She ready to talk about it.
Ready.
Yeah, okay. Look, we closing out.
Yeah.
For those who just came in. Yeah. With those who just he ain't no. Yeah. Nobody. He all right. He ain't gonna, he out of here. Yeah, he be out of here. Okay. Yeah, no, he ain't gonna. He be there. Okay. You all right. All
right, now we still on camera.
Yeah, we cool, man. We closing out, man. You all right? All right, we closing out. All right. You good?
You want some more to drink, man?
No, I'm good. You want some more to drink?
Yeah, I'm gonna get some more.
Get some more. What you asking me for then?
No, I'm saying I want.
We closing out, man.
Peace, man. Y'all tune in, man. Slink TV.
Tune in. We got something
Ernest
heavy
McCray,
coming.
Right. Facebook, share. Ernest McCray. YouTube, Slink TV. Right. Entitlement. Y'all
tomorrow. Check out Entitlements karaoke.
Make sure
Wednesday is what? Slim? Wednesday is R&B night. Thursday is live entertainment. Right. Friday is open lounge. Right. Bar none that it might be a party or something.
And you got brunch on.
Brunch on Sunday.
Brunch on Sunday.
Brunch on Sunday. Brunch on Sundays.
You get your hookah, right? You get your hookah. Yeah. You get your good drinks. You get your good food.
Lamb chops.
You get your
lamb.
You get your
lamb chops.
I'm here.
You get your good everything. If you want it, entitlement, man. Drop the address, Slink.
You're entitled. You're entitled to entitlement 829.
829
Upshur Street, Northwest.
Okay.
Washington, D.C.
All right.
Y'all come through, show some love, man. See all this good stuff back here, man.
Top shelf, lower shelf. We got Smirnoff and we got 42. You can go anywhere you want to go. Odessa. How your money go? We can get it to you.
We got Odessa.
We got corn, everything.
We got some Johnny Walker. Hey. And while you bullshitting, we got some Lord wine in the back. You understand me? Yeah. Nah, I'm playing. Let me stop it.
Man, look, man, thanks for coming out. I want to thank Taco and Duck again. Check their books out, man. One Love. Peace. We out, man.
Peace, y'all. Love y'all.